This is Amos. Well, the Kingfish and Sapphire both decided to get jobs so they could raise some money to fix up their little apartment. Up till now, Sapphire's the only one working. And she's working right here at the Superfine Brush Company.
Expecting a prompt reply. Very true of yours. I think that'll be all today, Mrs. Stevens.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I want to say, Mrs. Stevens, you've worked out very successfully. We're all very happy with you here.
Oh, well, that's very nice to know. Mr. Foster, I wonder if I might ask you a question about my husband.
Certainly, Mrs. Stevens. What is it?
Well, he hasn't been able to find a job, and I was wondering if there was an opening for him here at Superfine Brushes. He's a very good salesman.
Certainly, Mrs. Stevens. We've always got an opening for a good door-to-door salesman in this organization. As a matter of fact, we're having a sales meeting tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Have him come around then, and I'll put him right to work.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Foster. I know he'll be thrilled.
Well, here's my place. Sapphire ought to be getting home pretty soon.
Yeah, I got to get along myself, Kingfish, because I'm tired.
You know, Andy, a day like today really gets me down. And it's getting tougher all the time.
Yeah, if there's anything I hate is to lay down in the park when they ain't cut the grass for 2 weeks.
Yeah, please keep punching you in the ear and waking you up. Oh, it's a mess, all right.
Yeah, well, I better be getting along, Kingfish. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, son, I'll see you around 1 o'clock.
So long, Kingfish.
Well, so long, Andy. Oh, Sapphire.
Hello, George. I'm home. Well, George, did you have any luck finding a job today?
No, honey, it just seems like there ain't no employment around for men. I hunted high and low, but I ain't give up. I'm going to try again in 3-4 months.
Well, George, you don't have to look anymore. I got some wonderful news for you.
Oh, what's that?
I got a job for you at Superfine Brush Company as a door-to-door salesman.
You done what? Now, look here, Sapphire, you can't do that. It's a violation of the Atlantic Charter, the Constitution, the Monroe Doctrine. And not only that, it's a violation of one of the 4 freedoms, freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech?
Yeah, you didn't give me a chance to say no, and I ain't just taking any old job.
And those are the quotas for today. All right, men, let's start the day out right. Are you ready?
Yeah! 1, 2, 3.
Superfine, superfine, favorite price of yours and mine. As we march on door to door, let us all come more and more. Superfine!
What time is it, Sapphire?
All right, men, it's 5 after 8. Let's get on the firing line. There's work to be done. And every man knows his job. Now, let's think of that quota, and let's get out and sell. Superfine, superfine, and we might as well go to door, and more and more.
Yes?
Well, I represent the Superfine Brush Company, and I was wondering if you would...
Superfine, superfine, favorite brush of yours and mine. As we ride from door to door, let us all know more and more. Superfine, superfine, favorite brush of yours and mine. As we ride from door to door, let us all know more and more.
What do you want?
You want to buy any brushes?
Boy, you sure tired, Mr. Kingfish.
Lightning, this job is killing me. The human body never was built for this kind of work.
Too bad you ain't the sales manager so all those other fellows could do your walking around for you.
Look, Lightning, you know I ain't no sales manager, and I know I ain't no sales manager, and I know I never will be no sales manager. there's one person ain't got to know that. Yeah. Hi, Brother Andy.
Hi, Kingfish. Hey, what do you want to see me about?
I'll be with you in a minute, Andy. Sit down. Busy doing something.
Oh, yeah. Kingfish, you a sales manager or something?
Andy, how did you find out?
Well, it's got in my lap.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was a sales manager for the Superfine Brush Company. Matter of fact, that's the reason I called you over here. You see, I was making out a list of names here, and I want to get your opinion on who would make the best salesman.
You need somebody, huh?
Yeah, I got to replace one of my star salesmen. The poor fella strained his back this morning.
Oh, that's a shame. How'd you do it?
Yeah, it happened down to the bank. He made a mistake of trying to lift his day's commission up to the teller's window.
What's up there?
Oh, yeah, and his tackle crackerjack sprung about 3 foot out of joint.
Let me see who I know. These boys really make a lot of money, don't they?
Oh, sure. People are buying more brushes nowadays than ever. Now, the problem ain't selling, it's getting the material.
No fooling.
Now, take this one little item. This year they sold more than 14 million of them, made out of 100% badger hair.
14 million? I didn't know that there was that many badgers in the whole world.
Getting rough, Andy. I doubt if there's one single badger running around today with a full head of hair on him. And that stag handle there, boy, is we using them.
Yeah, I guess the stag is in pretty bad shape, too.
Oh, yeah, they're staggering all over the place. Well, getting back to this here salesman thing. You the big husky boy. And I was wondering if you would be interested in selling brushes.
Well, the thing is, Kingfish, I don't like the idea of ringing doorbells and having doors slammed in my face.
But, Andy, I'm going to give you the idea and show you how the whole thing works. Yeah, now you take this suitcase with the brushes in it, and I'm going to be a top customer, and then you're going to see the worst part of the job.
Oh, you want me to make out like I was a salesman, huh?
That's right, Andy. Well, ain't a brush sale. This must be my lucky day. Come right over here to the sofa and let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Oh, what lovely brushes. I'll take 4 of these, and 4 of these, and 6 of these, and 7 of these. You sure is a wonderful salesman.
You know, for a tough customer, you sure like brushes. Would you like to buy the suitcase, too?
No high-pressure tactics. Now, Andy, you'll see what you're up against. What do you think of it?
Well, it's hard work, but I'll take the job. Now about all this money I'm going to be straining my back up with.
Well, Andy, coming to that, now, for the first couple of months on the job, you was what we call just an apprenticeship.
Oh, that is, huh?
Yeah, now, you see, you get the orders, and you turn them into me, and then I turn them into the company. Oh, it's a kind of a training period.
Is you trying to get over the fact that I don't get no money for the first 2 months?
That's right, Andy. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you $10 a week expense money to see you through.
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, Kingfish, I want to build up something for the future, so I'll give it a try.
Welcome to the organization. Well, Andy, you'll start to work at 8:30 sharp tomorrow morning. Meet me in front of my house, and I'll give you the sample cake. Then you can get right on the ball.
Okay, Kingfish. I'll see you in the morning.
Well, good morning, Brother Andy.
Hi, Kingfish.
Well, Andy, here's the brushes. And remember, you'll due back here at 10 minutes to 5 with the orders in the suitcase.
Right.
Now, write out your territory here. There you is, Andy. And good luck.
Okay, Kingfish. Okay, Kingfish. But my legs are aching clean up to my shoulders.
Oh, you'll get used to that, Andy. How many brushes you sell?
12.
Well, whoa, that's great, son. Well, you can give me the orders in the suitcase, and I'll meet you here at 8:30 in the morning sharp.
Okay, Kingfish.
Oh, I'm tired, honey. You know, this ain't the easiest job in the world.
Have any luck today?
Oh, yeah, very good. I got orders for 12 brushes.
Well, that's 4 more than yesterday. Oh, George, that's wonderful, and it's going to get better day by day. You just wait and see. And you know something, George? You don't look near as tired, not half as tired as you did yesterday.
No, honey, now that I do the job, I know how to conserve my energy.
Well, that's wonderful. Come on and sit down, Georgie. I'll have supper ready for you in a jiffy.
You're doing great work, son.
Well, I tell you, Kingfish, I'm getting tired of this apprenticeship stuff.
Andy, what in the world are you talking about?
Well, I'm getting tired of doing all this work and only getting $10 a week expense money.
Andy, I'm surprised at your lack of appreciation for all I'm doing for you.
Well, I appreciate it all right, but I'm doing good here, Kingfish, and I ought to be making some money.
Well, Andy, that's like I told you. Your time will come. Just keep hitting the ball. You're doing great work, son.
Okay, but I tell you, I don't like it. See ya.
Oh, honey, you didn't need to go to all of this.
Well, George, it's exactly 2 weeks since you started on this job, and you've made such a success of it. I just had to do something to celebrate. You know, George, everybody at the office thinks you're doing a marvelous job.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Say, George, today while I was on my lunch hour, I started buying some of the things we're going to need for the house. I want to go and unpack them now and show them to you.
Oh, I'd love to see them, honey.
Well, I sure hope you like them.
Hello?
Kingfish, I've been thinking this thing over. I'm quitting the job. I'm tired of running my feet off and not getting paid nothing.
But, Andy, just like I told you, using an apprentice, you'll get paid later.
Kingfish, I ain't interested. I'm quitting, and that's final.
Hello? Hello? Andy? Hello?
they beautiful? The pair of them will cost us $150, but I figure with the way you're making money selling brushes, we'll be able to pay for them in 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You like it? I just wanted you to see it. I'll be right back with your coffee.
I wish he'd put a little cyanide in it. Hi, Calhoun.
Hi, Kingfish. Does you want to see me?
Yeah. Have a seat, Calhoun. I'll be right with you.
Thank you, thank you.
Calhoun?
Huh?
You been talking to Andy?
That's right.
Well, so much for that.
Yep. He's still working for you.
Calhoun, I in a mess. Sapphire is refurnishing the house with money she expects me to make. And I just ain't the type to pound these pavements.
Well, you can't expect Andy to do it. After all, Kingfish, in this life of ours, a man only works for 2 things, money or glory. And the only 2 things Andy getting out of this deal is 2 swollen feet.
Oh.
Why, Andy said that his bill for Epsom salt alone is $4 a day.
Calhoun, this glory stuff has done started my mind to working. A man will work for glory, huh?
Well, sure. That's the way it's been all down through history. Why did Admiral Byrd go to the South Pole? Glory. Why did Napoleon go to Waterloo? Glory. Even take me. When I was a little shaver, why did I walk across the raging rapids on a narrow log when I could have been killed?
Glory, huh?
No, just a crazy kid.
If we can figure out some way for Andy to cover himself with some glory, he might still keep on working at the job.
Yeah, that's the key to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, it's you. Now listen, Kingfish, there ain't no use in you calling up, because I done made up my mind that I ain't gonna... What's that? For me? A testimonial dinner? 80 people?
Yeah, Andy. They're giving this dinner for you for the great work you're doing.
Yeah, well, the whole thing kind of changes the complexion of it, Kingfish. Where's it going to be had?
Well, I tell you, Andy, being you such a prominent member of the lodge, the entertainment committee thought it would be a nice gesture to hold it right here.
Yeah, well, I'll be there with bells on. 80 people. Wow. Oh, boy.
Guest of honor. Welcome, Andy. And this is going to be an evening that you're going to remember the rest of your life.
Yeah, sure is nice of the company to give me this testimonial dinner. Say, where's the other people, Kingfish? I must be early.
Well, Andy, you know, when they give a big testimonial dinner for 80 people, there's always a little disappointment.
Yeah, but what was the disappointment with this one?
Well, 78 of the guests ain't coming. No, see, the invitation was printed wrong. Instead of Monday, they said Saturday.
Yeah, but that's 5 days off.
I know that, Andy, but I don't think we can wait. We don't want the food to spoil.
Yeah, lucky thing we showed up, but the whole thing might have been a flop.
Well, we might as well start with the festivities. You must be hungry.
Yeah, let's get at the food.
Yeah, Andy, sit right down here in the guest of honor place. Right here, son. Sit right down there. Well, all right, Andy, dig in.
What's this, Kingfish?
Well, Andy, that's the main entree, ham sandwich supreme.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, as matter of ceremonies, proceed with the program.
Yeah, proceed with everything.
And Andy, I'm happy to inform you that the board of directors of the Superfine Brush Company have made you a vice president.
Me, a vice president?
Yeah, Andy, and I think that calls for a round of applause. And I'm also happy to inform you that you goes on regular salary.
Oh, boy, that's great, Kingfish. And when does I get my first salary check?
Well, Andy, I'll explain that to you. You see, this company pays off semi-annually. And unfortunately, payday was yesterday.
Oh, just missed it, huh?
Yeah, Andy, but 6 months from now, you're going to get a check that'll choke a horse.
Oh, that's good, Kingfish. Now, just one more thing. Now that I was the vice president, what is my duties?
Oh, just same as before, Andy. You still sell brushes and turn the orders into me. You see, you is what they call the vice president in the field, so you can still meet me at 8:30 in the morning.
I see.
Well, Andy, it looks like all the business is closed for the evening, so we might as well adjourn to dinner. Well, good luck, VP. I'll see you in the morning.
Goodbye, Kingfish.
What you doing all dressed up for, boy?
Well, I was just made vice president of the brush company at a testimonial dinner where 78 people didn't show up.
Let me hear that again, Andy.
Well, to tell you the truth, Amos, I don't understand it neither.
Is this the same brush company the Kingfish is working for, too?
That's right.
Look, Andy, you only been working here 2 weeks and now you's vice president? That don't make much sense, do it?
No, not to me. And you know, Amos, tomorrow I'm going to look into this thing. Good night, Amos.
All right, Andy.
Come in.
Sapphire.
Andy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just come up to check whether I was vice president here or not.
Vice president?
Yeah, according to the Kingfish, I was elected last night at a big testimonial dinner where 78 people couldn't come.
Andy, by any chance have you been selling brushes for George?
Yeah, and I've been hitting the ball, too.
So that's the way it's been. Well, don't worry, Andy. You get all the money you earned back. And as for George Kingfish Stevens, he and I have some things to talk about. Come on, Andy. George Kingfish Stevens?
Superfine.
George Stevens, get up out of that bed.
Now, wait a minute, Cap. I can explain everything. I was just mulling over a few new ideas how to sell more brushes.
George Stevens, get up out of that bed.
Well, if it ain't my old pal Andy Brown.
Old pal, nothing.
I said get up. You're going to work right now.
Yeah, get up from there. Me and you've got to have a powwow about this brush business.
Morning, Mr. Kingfish.
Good morning, Lincoln. Before I goes out to work, I thought I'd stop by and see what they in the mail.
Yeah, sir. Here he is.
Thank you.
Nothing important, though. You know, Mr. Kingfish, since you've been selling them brushes yourself again, you don't look nearly as tired as you did when you first started that job.
Well, Lightning, I've been using my brain. I got a whole new approach to this selling business. Well, so long, Lightning. See you again.